Good morning, Tuesday, December the 2nd. So, kind of a quick recap of where we've been at for the year. We finished the previous year in good standing. We had our entire tariff scare. We've had some other scares along the way, many of them related to tariffs and to a government shutdown. We overcame, we rallied to an all time high at the end of October. November was a little rougher, a lot more fears. One of the things that we're being concerned about is whether or not the Fed will cut rates again in about 8 days from now, Wednesday of next week. Personally, I don't think that they need to. I don't think that they should. But right now, it's being priced in about an 87% chance that the Fed will, in fact, cut rates again in December. Well, if that does happen, we may very well see that we break to a higher high. Now, I've maintained that we are going to hit one more higher high this year, and I still think that, but I believe it a lot less than I did when we were back in this area, or even here when we'd had a little bit of a pullback and we began to rally up. So I still think it'll happen, but I'm a lot less confident in it. If we do not get a rate cut, if I'm right about that and the Fed doesn't do it, then we may not get that all-time high. But right now, the markets as a whole think it's going to happen, and that would probably give us enough fuel to break to a higher high before the end of the year. But we've only got about 3 weeks plus a couple of holiday preparations in there. So it's going to be tough. I may very well be wrong with this. But whether I'm right or wrong, I still think we look pretty bright for next year. Now, we do have some economic data coming out, PCE numbers and some employment numbers at the end of this week. They could also be market movers. But the big thing that everybody will be looking for is what the Fed decides to do next week. All right, good luck out there. Talk to you soon.